To install the lights, you need to remove the wheel first. I like to put a box or something underneath the axle so that when I do remove the wheel that the wagon doesn't tip. First, you want to push the little silver button or tab, and then you pull out the wheel. And then now you have your wheel free to do your assembly. The first thing you want to do is to remove the little hub right here, the brake hub. So you just give a gentle pull, it'll come right off. With the lights, you'll notice that there are a bunch of holes right here, about 6, and then they're going to be in pairs. The goal of that is to kind of straddle the rim right there, so you want to kind of line them up. There's one orientation that works. So in this place, let's see if I got it. So you'll notice that I can see through the holes. The rim is on the other side. And then the other thing you want to make sure is that this hole right here is in the middle of these 2 grooves. Sometimes in the other places it might not happen. So if I rotate it right here, you'll notice that this groove right here is not in the middle. So you want to make sure you find the one that is. So there we go. And the reason for that is because when you put the brake bar back on, you'll notice that these tabs, and it does go in between here. So you line it up. On one of the tabs, there's a little dot which helps align it. And then just make sure you kind of line it up correctly and just give a nice push. And then you're gonna have a little click, and now it's kind of in between. So the next thing you want to do is to make sure that the light's even more secure is to put on these little clips. So there's a little tab right there that's gonna clip in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it in, you'll hear a click. You're gonna do that 3 times. And then one more time. Okay, so now it should be clipped on this side and with the rim. So when you reinstall it, let me plug it in. Make sure. When you plug it in this way, everything will be nice and tight. You'll hear a click. That means the wheel is installed, and now everything is good to go. To remove the battery, you can just orientate the wheel so that's easy to access. You want to unplug the USB cord, and then all you have to do is give it a nice pull, and it should come right out. This is for the power to the lights. This right here is the USB micro, which is for the charging ports. To put it back in, you just put it in, slide it in, and push. You'll hear a click, and then you just plug in your USB cord, and then you're good to go. If you ever want to remove the lights, what you have to do is depress these clips, and you can squeeze it with your finger, but I also included tweezers to help with that. So you just squeeze it. That should release the clip, and then all you have to do is push, and you do that 6 times. So let me do that 6 times. 1. Then you want to pop off the brake hub, and now your rims are ready to come out. And then you can reinstall if you want, or leave it off until your next event.